Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Buhari is intimidating judge ahead of court trial. Buhari is intimidating judge ahead of court trial. Barrister Ejiofor speaks. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Daily Post report that Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel of the indigenous people of Biafra, (IPOB), has accused President Muhammadu Buhari of intimidating judge handling his client's trial ahead of his next court appearance on June 28. Ejiofor said Buhari's latest remark that Kanu jumped bail was false and a careless attempt to intimidate the judiciary over his trial. Buhari had told the United Kingdom, UK, Prime Minister Boris Johnson that Kanu jumped bail in Nigeria and would have to answer for all his rant against the Nigerian government. The president expressed fear that the IPOB leader may repeat the same feat if granted bail again. During a meeting with the United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson in Rwanda, Buhari said the IPOB leader jumped bail and would do so again if such a privilege was granted to him. Condemning Buhari's comment, Ejiofor said the president's remark was contemptuous and violate the democratic tenet of separation of power. Ejiofor said Buhari should be made to answer for contempt of court over his latest comment against the IPOB leader. My attention has been drawn via calls and messages from foreign colleagues, friends and well-wishers to a profoundly shocking statement credited to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, at a bilateral meeting he held with the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson on the sidelines of the 26th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting at Kigali, Rwanda. The statement is careless, mischievous, utterly false in character and content, pedestrian, and confirms once again the entrenched hatred, odium, and contempt this infinitely divisive and partisan president has for people of the Igbo race. While we are now preparing for another court outing on June 28, 2022, where a crucial ruling, which will hugely impact on the freedom of Kanu, will be delivered, Buhari has made another contemptuous statement, apparently usurping the judicial powers of the Federal High Court by making extrajudicial pronouncement capable of preempting the ruling of the court come June 28, 2022, and consequently prejudicing the entire proceedings. It is a apt observation that Buhari, with greatest respect to his office, stands in grave contempt of the court proceedings by this singular declaration, and should be made to appear in court to answer to this contemptuous statement. We wish to use this medium to urge the foreign government and international communities to pay more attention to the antics of the Buhari-led federal government of Nigeria, who have sworn to violate the principles of separation of powers by intimidating the judge seized of this case into doing their biddings. Kanu had been incarcerated since June last year, when he was rearrested in Kenya and repatriated to Nigeria. The separatist leader is being held in the custody of the Department of State Services (DSS) in Abuja, while his trial before Justice Binta Nyako of an Abuja Federal High Court continues. In 2017, Justice Nyako had granted Kanu bail, but the IPOB leader fled to Europe. Ejiofor said Buhari's latest remark that Kanu jumped the bail was false and a careless attempt to intimidate the judiciary over his trial. Buhari had told the United Kingdom UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson that Kanu jumped bail in Nigeria and would have to answer for all his rant against the Nigerian government. The president expressed fear that the IPOB leader may repeat the same feat if granted bail again. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is on